How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the channel. If you are new here, then you can hit subscribe and you can hit like and do all that good stuff. I mean, you don't have to. You're a grown up. I can't tell you what to do, but it helps. So today, what we're looking at is three guitars from Gibson. We are looking at the custom shop. We're looking at a 50s standard reissue, and we're looking at a cheaper second-hand alternative. So the question being realistically is, which one of these guitars is going to be the right one for you? Now, all depending on your budget and where you're sitting in life is going to have a massive part of this. All three of these guitars are phenomenal at what they do. This is my actual personal Les Paul. This is my own. If you've watched this channel before, you'll know that I've always had a bit of a hate relationship with Gibson Les Pauls. Not with Gibson the brand, just with Les Pauls. I just don't like them. Hated them, didn't like the way they sounded, didn't like the way they felt, didn't like the way that they played. And all of a sudden, a bit of a switch was flicked and I was in love with the Les Paul. So, without further ado, let's start from the lowest and work our way up. So this is my 2004 Gibson Les Paul Standard. 2004, 2005 was a great year for Gibson. Great wood, apparently. I mean, who doesn't like great wood? I like to have great wood. I don't want great wood. I'll have to edit that out. This guitar is phenomenal. It really is very good. I got it relatively cheap, and it's been an absolute workhorse. And now this is the #1 guitar in my studio. I don't pick up anything else. It's always this. And I love it dearly. I really do love this guitar. It pretty much covers everything that I want to do. And second hand, if you're looking to buy a guitar like this is probably going to cost you somewhere in the region of about $1,600. I mean, it's got some wounds on it. It's got a few battle scars and, bits and pieces going on with it. But it's still phenomenal at what it does. So number 2 is a 50s reissue. It's got a slightly thicker neck. I mean, it's not overly thick, but slightly thicker neck. It's got a beautiful back on the body. Solid build. Frets are amazing. Neck feels awesome. The tuners are rock solid. Fantastic pickups again. There's no push-pull on there, on that. Switches are solid as a rock, and somewhere in the region of about £2,000, maybe slightly over 2,199. Apparently these retail at in the UK. That will get you a shitload of guitar for not a lot of money. A shitload of guitar for not a lot of money. So this is the 60th anniversary custom shop Les Paul. It has the feel of it's already played in. It's got that kind of slightly worn feel to the neck, but it still feels phenomenal in the hand, and it sounds ridiculously good as well. Now, one of the weird things is that when you pick this one up and you pick this one up, this feels heavier. Even though they're both solid mahogany bodies, this is a different mahogany, apparently, from some ancient tribal ritual jungle from somewhere. I don't know where it's from, but apparently it's a slightly different mahogany, so it feels slightly lighter. And neither one of these are weight relieved either. They're both solid, heavy guitars. But the custom shop feels lighter. Go figure. Who knew? This is going to cost you around about £6,000. Now, again, like I said in the beginning, it depends where you are financially and where you are in life. Whether you decide that £6,000 is going to be your budget, where you want to be in life. I kind of prefer the 2004 as opposed to the £6,000 custom. But on the flip side of that, I think if I had £6,000 sitting around that was completely spare, that I could do with what I wanted, I would definitely buy this. I would buy it in a flash without even thinking about it. What I wouldn't do is finance it. I wouldn't finance this and then have to pay slightly extra because of the interest, especially in the UK. I'm not sure how it works in the States. But realistically, the 2004 is the one that kind of ticks all my boxes. That's the one that makes me trousers twitch a little bit. The one that makes me go... Today I'm going to be plugged into the Line 6 Helix using the Badonk amp, which is kind of a Cali rectifier-y kind of thing. And I know some of you old guys will be sitting there screaming that all Les Pauls should be put through a Marshall. Well, I've heard what you've said. I took that to the council, and yeah.